Next up on the Cosmic News Network, the Cosmic News with Dirk Bradshaw.
This man uses freeinla.com. He likes that it's updated daily. This man prefers to go to a rival site where it's updated once every 3 years. There you have it. FreeNLA can kick your website's ass any day. FreeNLA.com. Flying high above the planet Earth, this is the Cosmic News with Dirk Bradshaw. Brought to you by CosmicNewsNetwork.com. Hey there, boys and girls, children of all ages. It is time for the Cosmic News with Dirk Bradshaw. I am Dirk Bradshaw. And tonight, well, first they get rocked with an earthquake, an 8.9. Then comes the tsunami. And now they've got to deal with nuclear fallout from their flooded reactors. But this nuclear fallout will not just be Japan's problem. It may be the world's problem as well, as the United States braces for this possible contamination. Now, of course, the Surgeon General went out the other day and said that potassium iodine is possibly the best thing to take, supplement type of stuff, as the thyroid pretty much runs on iodine. But tonight, we had a few of our local investigators look into some other possible foods and supplements you might want to take to protect yourself from what might possibly be a worldwide catastrophe. And so, we have a little bit of a public service announcement. What to do in case of this nuclear fallout. That's tonight on the Cosmic News. Stay tuned. You really do need to know all this stuff.
Update. Well, we told you, man, days and days and days ago, and hindsight is 2020, but I think we still have a little time for people that were the skeptics. I think you're finally starting to deaden out a little bit on all the hating and the speculating. So let's check this out. Be prepared. U.S. Surgeon General warning as terrified Americans panic by anti-radiation drugs and Geiger counters over nuclear fallout. Now, I'm going to tell you, when we got to pick up our pills and we ordered offline, we paid $10 for a package. Right now, you'll go to any of your eBays, Amazons, and all those mass warehouse distributors. They're going for about $400 a pop. Of course, we're going to try to make money off this crap, man. It's ridiculous. Look, I'm going to put my wife on here. She's got some ideas. She did a couple findings for me here on the internet. Some really interesting stuff yet again. Sit back and listen. Here we go.
First and foremost, it's basically about the potassium iodide pills and how it says even in this article right here that people are kind of going crazy over it. There's 3 different types of radiation. There's external, there's contamination, and there's incorporation. Basically, one is skin, one is eating, and then one is like a direct exposure, which is like the people in Japan are getting. There's 3 different types of radioactive material being released at this time, according to this site right here. And this was actually a pretty good one. It was Doctors. It's a natural health and beauty blog. But found on there that radioactive iodine, cesium, nitrogen, plutonium, and argon are the ones currently being released. Radioactive iodine presents the greatest risk. Iodine-131 is notable for causing mutation and cell death. And it goes on. You can read all about it. The point is, and what a lot of people aren't telling or saying, is that what I have read, iodine only protects your thyroid. Just like selenium, the radioactive selenium, would attack your bones. They're specific. Cesium is the only one that's not specific. Cesium will attack the whole body. Protecting yourself from iodine only protects your thyroid, so you're going to have a healthy thyroid and a dead body. So people need to look a little further into this, I think. This one right here really bothered me. Cesium-137, it's water soluble, which means that anytime it comes into contact with water, it's going to dilute, and it's going to be in the water supply. If you think about the ramifications of that, it's huge. It is very toxic in small amounts, and its half-life is 70 days, according to experts. Cesium-137 can cause leukemia. It's one of the big things. You can take supplements of antioxidants such as vitamin C, E, and minerals, selenium. And I know I just mentioned that selenium can be radioactive also, but just like iodine can be good, there is a good form of selenium. Taking vitamin C, E, and selenium, eating more fruits and vegetables, these things can protect you from the cesium. The last one was the one that made me almost vomit. Radioactive plutonium. It accumulates in the bone and liver. Its half-life, people, is 88 years, and it is more dangerous when inhaled than when ingested. The risk of lung cancer increases once the total dose exceeds 400 millisieverts. They stated here, but as of now, we do not know how much plutonium we'll get with the winds from Japan. So, and natural forms, there is natural forms. That's what I was looking into. There's natural ways to get iodine. Your sea vegetables, your shellfish, different things like that. Go to the natural sites and look it up. The Whole Health Source site here. This is a good one. It explains through it. There's a site here. This is NutraHerb. It's a dietary supplement shop, but it explains a little bit about selenium. One of the important things about selenium is that it's synergistic with vitamin E, meaning that the two work stronger together. So if you're finding multivitamins, you want to make sure that you get one that has vitamin E and selenium together. As for the plutonium, I don't think there's any way to protect yourself from it. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, a scientist, but a mask would be probably the best way, considering that it is breathed. And I know that masks are rated different. This site right here explains the NIOSH ratings. You want to have a 95%, which means that it takes out most of the penetrating particles. The different letters, the N, the R, and the P, they stand for different things. You need to really research into that. Make sure that you're getting the correct NIOSH rating of a mask. I looked up radiation poisoning on Wikipedia, and in the time it took us to make this video, Wikipedia closed down the radiation poisoning site. I have it pulled up on my other computer. I don't know how I could get it on YouTube. We're going to try to look into that, but it really gives a detailed breakdown on what happens to your body with every sievert of exposure. It's a real big graph. I have it, like I said, up on our other computer, and I haven't shut the computer down because I'll lose the page. But as soon as we can figure out a way, we'll get it over here. But it's really informative. Unfortunately, can't find it anymore. And I understand why they did this. I'm sure people are out there searching frantically, and everybody's going crazy. And people are going to do things that are stupid. One of the things that I heard some people saying was about drinking iodine. Iodine is poisonous in too much, just like anything is poisonous too much. Our body is constant in a state of homeostasis and equilibrium. If you think about it, too much oxygen can cause blindness in babies. Too much water causes water intoxication. Too much of anything can kill you. So don't go out and buy bottles of iodine and drink it, people. You're going to just kill yourself faster. You really need to do your research. I mean, talk to your doctors, things like that. There's natural ways to do this besides buying those pills. Don't go out and spend $400 on a package of pills if you can't afford it. Do it with food, and make sure you're picking the correct kinds of foods. Go buy vitamins and minerals and things like that. They have these things in them that will protect your body. That was my concern.
All right, definitely something to think about, and a lot of good information, obviously. I I'm going to close this session here real quick. Again, as things go, we're going to update. I am not going to sleep anytime soon. I'm watching all my subscriptions to make sure anything that I miss, I can put up, because I want to be as supportive as possible with everybody that's on here. I want you to look real quick on, I'm going to basically say what you're seeing here: biological effects of acute total body irradiation. I want you to read that. I'm going to pause for a second. All right, probably something good to know. Look, people, I'm going to be on here. Like I said, I am not going anywhere within the next hour or two. I'm going to put a compilation together of everything that I've seen from news, bullshit news, as we know. But it's, I like to see how far behind they are. And sometimes they do have some promising scientists they put on there, and then they just shut them down, as you can see. But anyway, I'm going to keep up on that. I will talk to you guys soon. This is Nathaniel Keys, signing out.
Oh, man, I can't believe it's over. Where does the time go? Well, I see the fat lady's off the stage. She's looking right at me. It's time for me to go put her to bed. I hate goodbyes. So instead I'm going to say, until we meet again, I'm Dirk Bradshaw for the Cosmic News. Wake up.